Hi guys, this week we're going to be talking all about Eric Carle. And Eric Carle is a famous author and illustrator, as I'm sure you probably know him from The Very Hungry Caterpillar. If you know that book, I'm sure you do. So Eric Carle was born in New York, and when he was about 6 years old, his parents moved him back to Germany. That's where his parents were originally from. And so he was only a little bit older than you when he moved back to Germany. This is a picture of him and his parents in the Black Forest in Germany. He came back to New York when he was about 23 years old, and he only had $40 in his pocket when he returned to New York. $40, not a whole lot of money. So he came back and he started working, and a author friend of his approached him about collaborating or working together on a book of his. His author friend was Bill Martin Jr. You might say, that sounds familiar. That's probably because you know the book Brown Bear, What Do You See? That is Bill Martin Jr.'s book, and that is the book that he asked Eric Carle to help him do some illustrations for. And so if you've ever looked at that book and said, these pictures look really similar to Hungry Caterpillar or some of the other Eric Carle books, that's why, because Eric Carle helped him with the artwork. And once he did that project with Bill Martin Jr., that kind of kicked off his career as an author and an illustrator. His illustration style, his artistic style, is very recognizable. So it's very distinctive and very much just his own unique thing. And what he would do is he would take tissue paper and he would paint it. And he wouldn't just paint it one color, he would paint it with multiple colors, lots of texture, and then he would let that dry. And then he takes that pieces of that painted tissue paper and cuts it apart. You can see it's all cut apart up here to make the characters in his books, and he makes it in a collage style. So we actually will be kind of playing around with that artistic style this week, and we'll get to hear a little bit more about that with a video later. But I want to talk a little bit more about Eric Carle and his most famous book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. It has been translated into 70 different languages. That's a lot of different languages around the world that the book is written in. And a copy of the book is purchased every 30 seconds. Eric Carle is one of the most famous and well-loved children's author of all time, and that's why this week we're going to focus on his books. This week we're going to focus on some of his lesser-known books, and not so much The Very Hungry Caterpillar, so I hope you enjoy those stories this week.